Won't you come down here, my dear, and we can find out a little bit about the Curtis Mayfield music in a motion picture called Sparkle. You are not in that film. You, though, is that
No, I'm
from it?
not. I wish there were.
How did you come by the music? Do you know Curtis?
Yes, I do. Um, pardon me. It was a suggestion from Ahmet Erdogan of Atlantic Records.
You got a whole album of that music.
Yes, we do.
There are a lot of people told me that was sort of a slightly covered up story of the Supremes. Is that true?
No.
It's
It is.
completely fiction?
Yes, it is. I asked Curtis and I asked the producers, and they said no.
You know what's
So, folks.
you know what's frustrating about you? I get you here, and I'm so glad to have you here. And then they do this, and I got to condense my life history into a minute.
Aretha Franklin was born on March 25, 1942, in Memphis, Tennessee. She was the daughter of Barbara Siggers Franklin, a gospel singer, and Clarence LaVaughn Franklin, a Baptist minister. Aretha grew up in Detroit, Michigan, where her father was the pastor of the New Bethel Baptist Church. From a young age, Aretha showed prodigious musical talent. She began singing in her father's church choir and taught herself to play the piano by ear. By the age of 14, she had released her first album, Songs of Faith, which featured her singing gospel music. Aretha's powerful voice and soulful delivery quickly garnered attention, and she soon signed a record deal with Columbia Records. In the early 1960s, Aretha's career began to gain momentum, and she scored her first major hit with the song, I Never Loved a Man, The Way I Love You, in 1967. This was followed by a string of hits, including Respect, Chain of Fools, and Think. Aretha's unique blend of gospel, soul, and R&B music made her one of the most iconic and influential artists of her generation. Throughout her career, Aretha won numerous awards and accolades, including 18 Grammy Awards and the Presidential Medal of Freedom. She was also the first woman to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1987. Aretha's impact on music was immeasurable, and she was often referred to as the Queen of Soul. In addition to her musical accomplishments, Aretha was also a prominent advocate for civil rights and social justice. She performed at the funeral of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and was a close friend of civil rights leaders such as Jesse Jackson and Coretta Scott King. Aretha Franklin passed away on August 16, 2018, at the age of 76. Her legacy lives on through her timeless music and her enduring influence on generations of artists. Aretha Franklin will always be remembered as one of the greatest singers of all time and a true icon of American music.